All right, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing great. Trying out this live stream tonight. We're here at the Starbase at the build site, or at the launch site, sorry. Seeing how this works. Just doing a nice thumbnail, bro. Let me know in the chat. Hey chat, what's up? Can you guys hear me? 5x5. Greg Smith, hello. Send your emails to the FAA. Yes, please do. So this lens right now, super foggy out here, by the way. This is the first test that I've had from the side of the road at Starbase for Space News Pod. So make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna be doing more of these. If you see light on the lens, that's just me testing it. It's very foggy out here. Stargazer girl, what's up? My phone battery is pretty low, so I might have to go kind of early. This is with my good camera, and I'm just trying out different lenses and stuff tonight. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay, right? Can you hear me all right, guys? Just let me know in the chat, please. We need to know what's going on out there. Can you hear me? Let me know. I gotta get a headlamp. There's cars going by all over the place. There's a lot of vehicles, a lot of traffic. You can hear me good? Okay, cool. So I'm sitting here on the side of the road, Highway 4, Boca Chica, Texas. Starbase, Texas, if you will. On your right, you have Starship right there. And it's it's lit up okay, but it's really dark out here, by the way. This is a dark sky site if I ever saw one. Okay, let me try to get this drone. There's a drone flying, see that? See the little white dot flying right there? That's the drone flying by the Starship. That's the closest I can get it right now. Right there it is. It's gonna go up and it's gonna check the fins, it's gonna check the flaps. It did this earlier too. So check this out. That's the drone. You don't really see this during the day, but as you can see, it's up there at the top. By the top flaps. Pretty cool, man. You can barely see it up there. You can see it pretty good here, but it is super dark out there. I'm gonna try to change the tint a little bit. Maybe get it to, I don't know. You can see the drone by the, look at that. You can see the drone on the right side. How's the stream looking, guys? It's looking okay on my end, but I want to make sure that I have, that I get decent output from you guys too. If it doesn't come back, it was a successful test. Game over, man. Game over, Blue Origin. SpaceX wins. Game over, man. Sorry, Jeff Bezos. SpaceX wins again. It's 8:55 CST right now. There's a, I don't know if that's a LOX truck coming in. I don't know what truck that is. I just saw it pass by as I was setting up, but there is a delivery. I'm gonna try to get a shot of it over there. It's on the left side, but over there coming in hot on the left. There's still the drone up there by the Starship. But as you can see, there's a truck moving in. I have my hands full of things. I gotta get Velcro or something for this stuff. Start. Let's go zoom in on this guy. See the truck moving in here. Right there he is. Crank up the ISO a little bit. You guys can see a little bit better. It's hard to get a good shot out here because it's so dark. That was a reference for Bill Paxton. I used to live in the town right next door to Bill Paxton. Little trivia fact. So I'm gonna do this for another like maybe 5-10 minutes. This was literally just a test stream to see if it'll work. And it seems to be working okay. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna review the footage, make sure everything's good. And then, you know, do more of these in the future. So I think these are great. Let me know if you guys like these live streams, if you want more of these, or if you want like, I do the regular content too, but if you want live streams on this channel, I do the Starship Live on the Starship Daily channel as well. So those are things that I do raw footage over there. So on this channel, if you want that, cool, let me know in the chat. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want more of this stuff. And I'll try to do it when it's not so foggy out here. It's very humid tonight. Very humid, very windy, like super windy here. It's always super windy here. Hello from Newfoundland, Canada. Nice, welcome. Welcome from Starbase, from Boca Chica, Texas. They get truck deliveries, they get deliveries all day and all night. Like this place never stops working. Like it's always going. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna check the lens real quick, see if it's fogging up. No, it looks okay. It's just the humidity in the atmosphere is insane right now. Can hardly hear me. Okay, let me crank up the audio a little bit. Might be harder to hear me over the wind now. I'm not sure, but it might be better. I don't know. Wipe off the lens too. It's so humid. The lens gets humidity on it. And sometimes that doesn't even work because it just gets fogged up real quick. So that truck is gone. It's doing its thing. So we're going to move back over to the Starship. The drone is still up there, as you can see. But the do the auto exposure, maybe that'll help a little bit. It's tough to dial it in right now. We could go for close-ups, but it's pretty foggy, guys, so pretty hazy. As you can see, the drone's up there by the nose. Here's the whole shipyard. It looks like we have a pretty good connection going on. Stargazer Girl says 2 trips there in the past 6 months. It's crazy all the changes. Yeah, it's crazy. There's like literally every day. Literally every day you can see something new down here. Whether it's, you know, a new thrust puck that just happened, or they're dismantling the NASA nose cone, or, you know, there's people up on a lift right above. You guys see this right over here? Check this out. So on Starship, there's a lift, a person lift, that's up at the top, right by that drone. We're gonna zoom in on that. I could, so check this out. This is a 200mm lens. So you can see that little dot of light right about there. Right below that, there is a cage for people to get lifted up with. So I'm just going to keep it right about there and then move down a little bit so you can see better. Right there. And I'll try to focus in for you. It's probably as good as we're going to get it tonight. But that's a pretty cool shot, right? Not too bad. SN15 was on the pad. Nice. Yeah, that was a little bit ago, huh? Yeah, they're doing some opening of the flaps. It's looking good. Drone is checking them out. Hey, I want to just really say thank you guys for checking this out. I know, impromptu, spur of the moment, the thumbnail's weird. But thank you for checking it out. And thanks for supporting and helping and super chatting and all that stuff to keep these things going, because it takes a lot of work to get this stuff going. So, and the GoFundMe and everything was super helpful in, you know, everything else that you guys have done, whether it's Patreon or just chatting, leaving comments, thumbs up, whatever. I like to do them at night because I'm not going to die of heat exhaustion out here at night. It's kind of nice. When you were down there in August, they did the rollout and the second stacking. Oh, just days after you got home. That's a bummer. Yeah, and they usually do the things, all the cool stuff, in the middle of the day when it's 100+ degrees out. You know, when I came down here, I was like, oh, it's not gonna be too bad. It's like 90 degrees, I can deal with that. And then it's like 90, but also 1,000,000 degrees, because you have 10+ degrees of humidity on top of the 90. So it's not just 90, it's like 100+ degrees out here in the baking sun, and there's no shade. So these guys are working, these guys and gals and everybody else are working out here, doing their thing in the middle of this scorching desert here. It's like, it's crazy. Well, it's not desert, but it's hot. It's hot. Oh, thanks so much, Christopher. I appreciate that. What's up, Technome? These are going to be more commonplace. These live streams are going to be more commonplace because I like to do them. I think they're fun. It's good to kind of catch up with you guys and do live things. Oh yeah, by the way, here's my head. I'm going to get in front of the camera for a second and say hi. Hi, everybody. I don't know if you saw my face or not, or if I was just like a dark blur. But I'm here. Oh yeah, I was just a dark... I was just like a dark shadow. That was great. Good job, me. Good job, cinematographer, me. The other things that you don't really see at night out here from all the cameras, and these are things that I'm noticing as I'm down here without my camera out. There's a lot of people here. You know, there's a lot of people working behind the scenes, making this stuff happen, and you just see people walking around doing their jobs, people up on lifts. You know, you'll see people with headlamps on, flashlights going on, walking around, doing their jobs, and nobody knows what they're actually doing because you can't really see them. But there's a lot of people here right now. So I'm fortunate enough to get a pretty good parking spot right now. Night coverage could be my niche. It could be. I mean, it's actually, like, I'm kind of a night owl, so this is kind of my favorite time to be outside. It's beautiful out right now. Zoom out a little bit so we can get Starship's forward flaps are open. What are they doing? Back in April, when SN15 was on the pad, did static fire test. Days after I got home, my trip down there was only for 2 days. Oh, stayed for 9 extra just trying to watch it. Holy cow, that's some dedication. That's how I'm gonna feel about the launch. I mean, I'm local here, but I gotta get a spot, you know, before anybody else does. Once we figure out what the launch is when the launch is going on, like, you gotta swoop in there and get your spot, but you don't really know kind of exactly when it's gonna happen. But you know it's happening, you know? You can see the drone has a little bit of light on it too. You can see it's investigating in the top left flap up there. You can see kind of, there's like a brighter area right near the drone. And it's flashing, it's shining a light in there so they can see with their cameras what's going on up there. It's really interesting to watch this stuff go down. You like hanging out at Starbase at night? Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun and it's pretty chill. It's a lot more relaxed than it is during the daytime when there's tons of traffic and tons of people coming in and out. Very quiet, very calm. I do need a headlamp though. That's what I'm going to invest in, a headlamp tomorrow. I forgot how dark it is out here. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more on the drone for you guys. There we go. We'll get a kind of better shot for you. How's the quality looking, by the way? Looking okay? I think it's doing all right. See if I can crank the ISO a tiny bit more, get a little bit more light on the situation for you. It's going to get a little bit grainy, but not too bad. We're getting good speeds here, man. Like, I'm super surprised that we're getting these speeds for this area. Busy all day. Did they test the tanks today? I'm not sure. I was under the weather most of the day. I wasn't feeling too good, so I pretty much laid in bed all day, and then I got out here at night. I don't know what they did today, to be honest with you. I was just kind of like twittering. Yeah, the drone's up there, just like the drone is filming me filming it. It's Inception. Droneception. So it looks like the lift is moving too. So It's looking good though. Flaps are open, drone's out. That's a good sign. There's another road closure tomorrow morning, so yeah, could be some good stuff going on tomorrow too. YouTube compression doesn't like the grainy. Yeah, they don't like that stuff. They're not really big fans of that. I'm going to try to do something about it, but there's not much I can do at this point. Yeah, I think this is what we got, guys. Not too bad though. I would say it's usable. There's a couple other cars here, which is like, it's pretty cool. This is a cool spot to hang out and like be with like-minded nerds. You'll meet I meet a lot of cool people here when I do the Starship Daily channel. If you haven't subscribed to that, please check that out too. It's youtube.com/starshipdaily, and that's where I post all the raw footage. So if we get raw footage of this tonight, then I'm gonna post it up there, and you know, any photos or whatever usually goes over there. And on Twitter too, @SpaceNewsPod. There's a little bit of activity over by the launch tower too, but I'm not sure if it's worth panning over. Man, that dude is flying. It's like, dude, this is a build site, brother. Chill out. All right, how do I get this chat over here? How do I do this? Oh yeah. Nighty night streams. What's up, Hip? Jason, you gonna go flying? Where's Neil? Check the NSF feed around road closure time. They thought tank farm testing. Oh, that's possible, yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of activity on the farm right now. I mean, there's that truck over there. I can pan over there, show you guys what's going on over there. Let me get zoomed out a little bit too for you. That's the whole deal right there. How beautiful is that? It's a build site, brother. Cool it, exactly. I know everybody that drives by that's going like 100 miles an hour, I'm like, yo, what's up, brother? Like the Hulkster. Brother. Like, yo, brother, calm down. But as you can see from the tank farm, what's going on over there for sure. There's that truck's over there again. It pulled into its spot. I'll zoom in a little bit for you too. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. There's a delivery truck. I'm not sure what they're delivering. I couldn't see the truck when I passed by. The drone's moving away from Starship too, and it's going over towards, you might be able to see it in the shot in a second. It just ducked under the GSE tanks. Ducked behind the GSE tank, probably back to its operator. There's a operations site on the other side of this site. And it's like you know, like it's a build site, operation site. So there's a couple trailers stacked on top of each other. So that's probably where they're flying the drone from. So you can see a little bit of venting over there, venting in the farm. Nothing major. They were working on the booster last night, yesternight. So, I mean, who knows what they're gonna do with that thing. I think they're gonna fully test Starship first though. As far as I know, they have 3 regular Raptors and 1 vacuum Raptor, 1 VRAP. As far as I know, I could be mistaken though. I like I said, I was like sleeping all day. I didn't feel well. I was gonna do Ellie in Space was going to have me on for her podcast, and if you haven't checked out her channel, she's rad. She does rad stuff with Starlink and Starship and SpaceX and Tesla, and she was going to have me on her podcast today, but I was like, I don't feel too good. Then I got, got moved off from today, though it's going to do some more tests, some more looks. May have to swap batteries or something. There he goes. It's right in front of the tower right now. Give us a show, buddy. There it is. See it? A little dot. You can see the light. I think the overall quality was better before you adjusted the ISO. It's been stuttering and buffering since, and it wasn't doing that before. Okay. I'll see if I can maybe YouTube was like, more. Turn down the ISO a little bit. White balance, do that auto. See if we can get a decent shot. Thanks, David. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. I'm trying to stream at 1080p. This is, like I said before, this is just a test, and I really do appreciate you guys helping me out with this test, because the more we test, the more we engineer this thing, we can get good results and we can get good feeds every time we do this. But this is literally the first test with the new streaming mechanism. So that's it. Much better. Okay, cool. Good. Good. So yeah, I just got a new hotspot. That's what I've been kind of waiting on. I got all my other equipment and been filming and getting ready, getting used to the camera before I went live, and just did it, like a typical engineer. You break stuff until it, you work on stuff until it breaks. Then once it breaks, you figure out what you broke, and then keep going back and fixing things. And that's what we're doing tonight. So I'm super happy this is working. So happy. Let me do a quick zoom on the nose real quick, right at that. That's as far as we can get. Let me, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my big lens, and I'm gonna put the big lens on real quick. So sit tight. Nothing bad happened. We're still here. Still doing our thing. And I'm going to do this completely in the dark and hope for the best. Come on, lens, you got this. That's not completely in the dark. There we go. Clicked on time. There we go. Let's do a super zoom. Let's focus that buddy in. There we go, guys. Look at that. That's a beauty. That's a shot. Let's get in closer. See what they're looking at. What do you think they're looking at? That is a great shot at night. If this looks good, let me know in the chat, because I'm interested to see what you guys think of it. Still trying to, it's hard to pull focus when it's this dark out too, so I'm just kind of eyeing it. That's cool, man. I'm super pumped. With Joram, and yeah, he's all good. He goes bowling 3 times a week still. So here comes the wind. So I have this lens. I have the lens mounted on the tripod. I don't have the camera mounted on the tripod right now. And if this starts shaking and, you know, getting all wonky, it's because the wind is so crazy. Looks like a couple dents. Looks great. Cool. Thanks, Paul. Will, are you at South Padre Island or Starbase? I'm at Starbase right now. I'm like a couple hundred yards from Starship. Probably 500 yards? I don't know. I don't know distance. Damn it, Captain. I'm a photographer, not a yard measurer. Drone still up. It does look like it might be testing or looking at maybe where some of the, it could be dents, could be where the tiles fell off maybe. Maybe they're inspecting where some tiles flew off during the test the other day, the static fire test. Can we get closer? Let's find out. Looks like some dents. I think someone's right. Dents. 2 dents right there. Maybe one big dent. There we go. As good as we're gonna get it. How many football fields am I away? I can't really tell at this point. It's probably, yeah, it's probably 500 yards. I'm thinking, I mean, like, I don't really play football, and I haven't been on a football field really since high school, but probably 5 football fields away. So let's just say 500 yards. A couple. Well, have they been moving the flaps tonight? The flaps are open. I haven't seen them move yet, though. I haven't seen them move. I've seen them open the whole time I've been here. But not moving as far as I can see. As you can see, also, the drone is up there on the left side. That little red dot is blinking every once in a while. That's the drone. If you're just joining us, that's the drone that's doing some checks on this thing right now. If I could get a bunch of people to give this video a thumbs up, that would really help out the algorithm, and you know, try to get this thing going, because I got to go home and I got to put a new thumbnail on it and do a different title and stuff like that. So if we could get as many thumbs up as we can, a lot of likes, that would be super helpful just to get this in the algorithm and keep doing these every night. So it looks like there might be some dents up there. Two bigger-ish dents, or maybe, I mean, I don't know, because maybe if they're inspecting, I mean, dents aren't really that big of a deal on this thing, right? This is just stainless steel. If it's not perfect, it's not bad. You know, if it's a couple little dents, not bad. But maybe there's a weld that's not perfect, and that's why they're spending so much time on it. Because I mean, a couple dents, they could, I think they'll be okay with a couple dents in this thing. And I should build a monster drone using Tesla motors. Yeah, man, that would be sweet. A flying Tesla, the $1 trillion company. Well, here we go. What a day. So there's other cool things too. Check this out. So I have other things. So I can do other titles. I can take this title off on the bottom left. I can do that if I'm someplace else. If I'm at the South Padre Island, do a little lower thirds. Starbase Texas, Starship flight test, take that off, and then do transitions and things like that too. So it's pretty cool interface. I think you guys will enjoy what I bring to it eventually. I just think it's cool, man. I'm so happy this works. Like, you guys don't even understand how freaking happy I am right now that this is working this good. So I'm pumped. So I think that's going to conclude our test for tonight, though. But I think we found some dents, at least some dents. I'm gonna take a couple photos of this with this camera though before I take off, and hopefully get a, be able to enhance them and see if we can see anything else. I don't know, but yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. We're gonna be doing more of these, so thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. Whoops. Let's zoom out and get a shot of Starbase. Let's see if I'm going... No, we can't really get a whole shot of Starbase because this is a zoom lens, but we can get at least a shot of Starship to end this thing with. Starship nose. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, again, thanks everybody. It's been in the immortal words of the Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise theme song, it's been a long road. So we did it, guys. Thank you. I'll be back. We'll do some more. Take care.